The question often asked by interrogators is, would I lie to you? No, they probably don't spell it out quite so clearly. However, interrogating a suspect is a delicate balancing act. It involves establishing a relationship, a rapport that leads to communication. It is often only through this communication that the truth can be discovered. Without this communication, a confession is nearly always impossible. So do interrogators have to lie? To an extent, yes. If you are going into an interview room with someone who has perpetrated an act that you find morally repugnant and trying to convince that person you have their best interests at heart, some acting chops will be required. Skilled investigators are trained to recognize the signs of disgust and contempt in others. A suspect may be less skilled in these identification techniques, but without some subterfuge, they have few problems determining if someone actually likes them or not. How much lying is acceptable is an enormous issue in interrogations. Again, rapport and communication must be established. Suspect suspicion of the interrogator must be diffused. Investigators can refer to evidence they don't yet possess to gauge a suspect's reaction. They can tell the suspect the evidence has already been collected and is incriminating. But the interrogator cannot make promises or guarantees of leniency that are impossible. The suspect cannot be threatened with the use of physical force. So, what makes a good interrogator? First, patience. Eliciting a confession or even useful information may involve several hours of questioning. If the suspect senses impatience in the investigator, they will often become more determined in their efforts at deception, thinking the interrogator is about to give up. The interrogator must be persistent. Repeated denials might otherwise wear them down. The interrogator must be clearly aware of the law and avoid making or referring assistance that might not be available to the suspect. And even while setting up a friendly rapport, the interrogator must avoid becoming personally involved in helping the suspect. And finally, a skilled interrogator had better be an accomplished liar.